I am going to teach you one by one this time. I have completely realized this method of unblocking the barrier in which nature and man are one. When I am teaching you how to lead easily and break easily. I read again and again. Read and reread Mr. Takashima Tuinsho's What are you doing here? If I go, you won't come to warn me again, right? Go, don't warn me again. I'll call him son. I thank you. My son, if you feel in danger. You need to tell Dad. I admire you so much now. Can you still use me for a while? You and you guys go and watch TV, go and watch TV. He just said that Chow Chow is here. I will tell you about that. Talk to Mr. Takashima Takaho and tell him how he got through. Takashima, just Takashima Village Lane. His real name is Mr. Takashima Kazuman. Takashima Isami Gaodao. How could he learn Joey in prison? From 10 orders it is Bueling. Suddenly it becomes 100 battles. He said that one time his fellow inmates and his best buddies tried to escape from prison. Inform him on which day and night he will escape from prison. Need to act. Everyone must prepare a weapon to stab the prison guard to death. Assassinate the prison guard. Break out of prison and seek freedom. He already understood the I Ching at that time. He made a prediction. It's a warning. Well, Lu Hui's cave dwelling, Lu Hui. His kiln poem is Lu Hui. He doesn't know what it means. He doesn't know what this hexagram means. Well, the Jing hexagram should be firewind, right? The top of the fire peak. The top of the fire peak. What well? That Jinghua is a well with well water. Can you guys help me fill in the hexagram of the Jing hexagram? What is hanging above and what is hanging below is what kind of water scenery? Shuofengjing or what? He made up a well hexagram. Porcelain kiln, porcelain cave house. Tell him that Lu Hu's great brother is fierce. He doesn't know what it means. When he really participated in the riot. After the riot started. He was pushed by the crowd into a laundry room where clothes were hung. Li Qifang is open air. He was pushed to the ground. The crowd is fighting. At this time, he looked up. Fire scenery. Fire landscape. Because someone has set this prison on fire. The water scenery is lit. Then it started to rain lightly. The crossbar for hanging clothes and the clothes on it formed a tic-tac-toe over his head. And he is lying at the bottom of the well. He saw this hexagram instantly. Isn't this just water scenery? It's raining lightly. No clothes collected. Swing with the wind. The clothes pole forms a tic-tac-toe on your head. This is Shuofengjing. This is the hexagram that he glued out in the first few days. He didn't understand it at the time. Lie here now. You can see it right away. Then my mind immediately reflected the meaning of that hexagram and the words of Yao, Lu Hui, and Lu Hui. Stepping on the tiger's tail. Can you be in a hurry then? The tiger will come back to bite you. So he just lay there and didn't move. Motionless. No longer participate in riots. Escape with one's life. That riot failed as expected. Many jailbreak attackers. His friends were beaten to death. He is intact. Because I didn't participate in the riots. Have you been lying down? So, not only did I commit defilement but I also gained merit. Not affected. He recorded this case in his book Takashima Age 1. A very careful summary. I will give you a very serious summary today. 2 hexagrams I saw with my own eyes. It's up to us. How delicious is that? Oh my God, it's Ronald's voice. Oh my God. Look, the red ones we tasted didn't taste good. So cheap. Do you think I'm far away from the fire? I am away from the fire. I'm so close to the fire. This is so close even if you take a photo with a mobile phone. If everyone knows the scene, you can almost feel the hot air coming over you. I open the window. Feel the wind coming from above. Because the wind is blowing from the north in Las Vegas. The wind is blowing on your head. There's a fire wind underneath. There's a fire underneath. I saw the first hexagram. Fenghua family hangs on Fenghua. In my car and around me are my family. I have this hexagram about China's ancestors. I'm so fucking impressed. I don't know, really, I don't know who invented the I Ching. What kind of awesome person invented it? Just like Mr. Takashima Tuinshion was fired at that time, as if being shocked by the water and wind well. I ask your brothers. Look at this moment when we were fleeing. This is in the car and in the room. You will feel stronger. Look at that fire-headed beacon fire. Can you feel the wind? I guess you can't feel the wind and the wind at this moment. There are 80 wheat dolls and 100 wheat dolls. Then Hua Fenghua joins Fenghua Beauty. It's the 37th hexagram of Zhoui. The original text is a beautiful woman establishes a jurchen. Xiang said, the wind brings out the beauties from the fire, and the gentlemen act according to their words. There is constant. As soon as this elephant appears, I fuck you, are you expensive? You said that if you were me, Lao Wang. Are you expensive? What am I doing? What is YouTube a YouTube? A mouth. By who gentleman speaks. There is something and there is permanence in action. There is something to say, there is something to say. Persistence is action. You must have perseverance and perseverance in your actions. Perseverance, brothers, I didn't make this up, this thing is right in front of me. Feng Zihua Monk. A gentleman speaks. There is something and there is permanence in action. Isn't this what God is telling me? What should I do? Is this YouTube? Wrong words. Can't be blind. You can't gain fans just for the sake of gaining fans. To bring you the thought of perseverance in action. Can't watch channels. You can't do it for a while and stop doing it for a while. Have perseverance and family hexagram. Don't worry about father and daughter's affairs. So this hexagram also implies that I want to treat Professor Zhang. Be nice to women. Be good to your family. Can't be more awesome. Just don't want family. Can't see those little sluts. Netizens should know that your wife is your wife. Your family is your family. Is this the hint God gave me? All right. Do you think it works or not? Brothers. Incredible words. Elephants said. Symbol of wind and fire. Danger to help the fire. Work together with your family. Great career development. The phase words refer to this hexagram. The outer hexagram is training and training is wind. The inner hexagram is lily, which is fire. Internal fire and external wind help the fire. Fire helps the wind. Complement each other. It's the hexagram of family members. A gentleman knows by looking at the hexagrams. Thus awakening. Understand that words must have content to avoid being empty. Virtue must be sustained. Abundant talents. It's totally aimed at me. Let's take a look at how Xiao Yong, the master of Ishuet in the Northern Song dynasty whom I admire most, writes. People are introverted. Prosperous family fortune. Stay true to your words. Don't be suspicious of those who get this hexagram. It is beneficial to work with others. And there are many happy events. People with harmonious families can work together to develop their careers. Xiao Yong, the Chinese translator of Ishuet 1,000 years ago. Xiao Yong, the Chinese translator of Chinese lyrics, interprets lyrics in modern times. A Taiwanese medical scholar whom I admire very much. Mr. and Sister Fu Pei Rong. Good luck in October. Be careful about severe punishment. Good luck. Be careful with severe punishment. Are you talking about me, good luck? Be careful with severe punishment. Because you are a big V. 100,000 fans. Your influence is great. Nowadays, slicing is all over the streets and people are required to be tortured. Be careful about wealth after hoarding goods. There is a high price saying that the house should be careful of fires and the kiss will be even better. Don't be careful about fire. I've run away. I'm already here. Said there is too much phlegm in the body. Asthma is difficult to cure. None. Have to be accurate. Then I focused my eyes on the mountain scenery again. I saw it myself again. The original hexagram of changing the hexagram refers to my current state. This hexagram at this moment. But my hexagram standing in front of the fire. Beacon Fire Beauty changes her mind. What is volcanic aluminum and why is it called Volcanic Brigade? Look at this fire on top. Burn it on the mountain. The whole mountain is on fire. There is fire on the mountain. This hexagram is not volcanic aluminum. What is it again? Volcanic aluminum, a brigade word. All journeys are journeys of travel. Volcanic aluminum is an ancient Chinese saying. Just fuck it fast. If you don't leave now, when will you wait? This is called Lu. Let's first talk about the change of the Beacon Fire Beauty in this hexagram. Volcano Lu. I drew the hexagram for everyone. I made a simple hexagram for everyone with my hands. I teach what I taught you today. What I teach you today is not to use city grass. What I will teach you today with Chao Chao Shin Shun. When you are indecisive. When you face a major choice in life. More accurate than city grass fighting. It is observation and observation. What image is there in front of you when you look at the heaven and earth? What was your first reaction? That is the reaction that heaven and earth give you. My first reaction was that the wind was blowing and 100 microphones were blowing. We have 100 microphones and I speak with my mouth. You may not feel 100 miles away. What is the concept of wind of 160 kilometers per hour? Have you ever speeded on a highway? When speeding at high speed, you're probably only doing 130 kilometers per hour. You haven't reached 106 yet, right? Don't you dare drive to 160? Because you will crash the car and kill people. You drive to 130. Then you open the window. If you stick your head out, it will be a stone speed wind of 130 kilometers. At this time, you open the car window. You stick your head out. Is it possible for you to have your head blown away? Just slap it on the back window and there will be so much wind. So why am I telling you at this moment? My first reaction was the wind. Because the wind was too strong. He just knocks on your window. Knock on your door. Knock on your roof. It's equivalent to your house being on a highway of 130 kilometers. Drive your house on the highway. What do you think that sound is outside that house? Ghost. That's the sound of ghosts crying and wolves howling in the wind. So wind, then what fire? My son told Dad there was a fire. Open the window and take a look. Fenghua family. Then take a closer look. Where is the fire? Volcano fire on the mountain. The fire is going up the mountain and down the mountain. Volcano Lu. This is called observation. Take the original hexagram and the Beacon Fire Beauty hexagram. Volcano Lu. Why do I emphasize changing my mind? Changing the hexagram means what are you going to do after you want the original hexagram? It's because this hexagram is the subject. I taught you how to solve it. This hexagram is the subject. Change of mind. What predicate? This is a verb. I understand. Then he said the words your mother at the back. Isn't it enough that the subject and predicate are enough? No need for object. It's the subject predicate. This is an action. He told you which direction to go because he changed his mind, eh? In which direction? Then you see, from volcano aluminum to from Beacon Fire Beauty to volcano aluminum. 3 of his 6 kills have changed. The first kiln of Fenghua Beauty is the first red thread. Counting from the bottom, the first one, the 5th one, the 4th one and the 5th one come out of the kiln. Only when Wuyao changes can it turn into volcanic aluminum. So the next step is to solve the subject of the original hexagram of Fenghua Beauty. We need to focus on seeing what kind of movements it becomes. What to do? It is the kiln word and hanging word of the aluminum dam called volcano. Then, mainly read the hexagrams of Alba. Then look at the 3 lines of this hexagram. The 3 lines are also very important. Their proportions, I think are 4, 3, 3. It's the original hexagram 4, the changed hexagram 3. Yao ci 3 of the kiln moving. Let's tell everyone. I use my own experience as an example to teach you this method of orienting yourself to heaven and earth. The volcano aluminum hexagram is like this. Just hang the words. You don't need to read the kiln words anymore. Because it is not a kiln. It didn't turn into a kiln. So it's enough to read the hexagrams. Volcano Lulu Xiaoheng. Lu Jin gathered and said, there is fire on the mountain. Lu Junzi used caution. Use punishment without leaving any desire. Why? What does this mean? You said this has nothing to do with being in jail. Don't think that if you don't stay in jail, you are in jail. The meaning of not staying in jail is that you don't want to say that there is fire aluminum on the mountain. There's a fire on the mountain. You have to go. That's what it means. Well, a gentleman should be careful when using his name. Okay. It's okay to use this. Well, don't understand it as torture. The business of being in shape and serving. His original words were written. I suspect it was carved wrongly in ancient times. I highly doubt this line is walking. Okay. Wrong engraving. A gentleman should be careful when using his name. Okay. It's just how you want to do it. How to go? Take a good look and think about it. Not staying in jail means not staying in jail. You can't just stay still. This is called not wanting to repeat your desires again. It seems that Hang Tangshan does not fulfill the auspiciousness. That is to say, this hexagram is for you to leave. Well, Xiao Yong, a medical scientist in the northern Song dynasty, was troubled and uncertain during his journey. Xiao Wang can take advantage of Hong Yuan's difficulty in finding this hexagram. You must go so those who get this hexagram will have many changes. Just like in a foreign land, small things can be accomplished. Great things are hard to accomplish. Just stick to the rules. This is Xiao Yong's solution. So how did Fu Peirong solve it? Beware of disasters in October, it's time to use them now. It's because you're about to be promoted. Fortune. Going out to do business. Don't accumulate a house. Beware of fire. Excessive anger in the body. Then this hexagram is a change of hexagram. Just changed his mind. Mainly depends on its hexagrams. That's what I'm talking about, the word Lu. Then look at its wavering. Shake 3 words. The 9th day of the Lunar New Year. The 9th, 6th, 4th, and 6th and the 9th and 5th. What do you say about the 9th day of the lunar month? Let's take a look at this hexagram first. I just finished saying this hexagram. How difficult it is to treat. This is the 9th line of the 9th day of the lunar calendar. It is said that the quality of a virtuous person has not changed. What does that mean? Few homes are destroyed or homes are transformed. That means you have to be perseverant. You have to cherish your family. This is called Xianyujia. Is he a family member? Family members can drink wine. If you have a good family, you will destroy me. We can't tear this house down. Demolish this home. You will regret it. So destroyed. Rarely does a home change. Yeah, never forget the original intention of June 4th, that is, I rarely regret it. This is June 4th. 6. Why is it called June 4th? Because it is Yin Yao. Yin Yao is called 6. Good luck to the 6-color rich family. It's just that my family is very rich. Good luck to the rich family. Shun is in position. This position is very comfortable. Well, it's the right time, place, people, and people. So Daji is Xiang Yu. Heir, sister Xiaoyong, those who are so far away will have good luck. Noble people promote widows and orphans. Meet relatives and become officials. Smooth promotion in career. It is expected that the belly will be harmonious, the fortune will be improved, and the family will be protected. Just as good luck triples in power. His wealth can support a wealthy family. Too fat. Reduce it while cultivating the 95. This is the line 95. Just this horizontal one is called 9. A big horizontal line is called 9 or 95. It's in 5th place. So it's called the 9-5. The one with two short horizontal strips that I mentioned earlier is called 6. Yin Yao is called 6. It's in 4th place. So we called it June 4th. 64, 9, 5, 95 means this kiln. 95 supreme, 95 Zun means this kiln position. Zhou Wu Wangjia has a family. Wushu Ji Xiang said that Wangjia has a family and they love each other. The vernacular explanation is that the king comes to the family temple. Worship ancestors. Don't worry about your ancestors. We'll bless your family. Mortal world Ji Sister Xiaoying died young. Conspiracy. Benefit from the help of noble people. It is promising to be an official, dignitary and enterprising. Anyway, it's a good thing. I won't think about it too much. I won't miss it anymore. Because just thinking about it is like comforting myself. This is not interesting anymore. Then let's continue. Remember to like and follow.